All right. It is 4:03 p.m. And after a morning that has not gone anything like I had expected or planned it to, I am finally leaving my house to go vote. It is my civic duty. I have no idea what to expect. I really don't. If I have to stand in a long line, we're going to be in trouble because I've had an awful lot to drink today. So let me tell you. Sorry, I got to blow my nose too. Oh, I don't want to go this way. What am I doing? Anyway, all right. So this morning I decided I was staying in bed. My nose clean. Yeah, I was staying in bed till 9. And then I decided, fuck it, I'm going to stay in bed till 10. So I was up before 8, but I laid there listening to the radio and playing on my phone. I figured as long as my father is sleeping, I'm going to enjoy a little bit of a late start this morning. But I knew that I had to get up at 10 to wake my father up and get him ready for a shower after breakfast and after a poop. Get him a shower and go to the VA. Now, today was just lab work, which is fine. It means we don't have to be there at a specific time. However, it does mean that we have to be there before, I forget if it's 2 or 2:30. So it's going to be, 1:30 probably before we got there, which is fine. And even though I meant to look, I didn't look. But it's 2 or 2:30, the lab closes. And so I'm laying in bed. I'm literally minutes, less than 5, maybe less than 2 minutes from getting out of bed to get my father started on his day. And my doorbell rings. I'm like, what the hell? So I sleep in the buff, so I had to jump up, grab some boxers, and go answer the door. And there sits my pal Randy, my best bud. And I said, "What the hell are you doing here?" "I'm here to do your pest control." He's a bug man, and he usually comes in October, right around the 1st of November, somewhere in there. And I thought, I said, I didn't know you were coming. He said, "Yeah, you're scheduled." Don't believe I am. He gets on the phone with his wife, who does his books and scheduling and all that stuff. And we kind of start having a back and forth a little bit. And I tell him, I was like, I didn't talk to her. And he said, oh, well, she said she did. And she's kind of like, yeah, we talked. We talked on the phone and got him. It's like, we didn't talk on the phone. Well, then, so Randy, is a jokester and kind of gives her some shit. We're making funny comments and stuff with her on the phone. And so we just go on about shooting shit. He has his son, his adult son, works with him, for him, whatever you want to call it. And a few minutes later, he goes, "Oh yeah, here, look, she sent me a She sent him a screenshot of our text conversation." Well, I'm sitting there, like I said, I'm in my boxers. I don't have anything else on, and I don't have my phone. My phone's actually in my bedroom, looping a video for however long it sat there. And I thought, man, am I really brain farting that bad? He got done doing what he had to do, and us sitting there shooting the shit. I went in and I got my phone. I have no text messages from her. I have no text exchange with her. So I don't know how the screenshot had my name on it. Like she had talked with me. I was like, damn, I must just be losing my freaking mind. Well, that still hasn't been resolved. I'm thinking she has my number on somebody else, or my name with somebody else's number. Is the only thing I could figure. And my polling place has moved things around. I don't know where I'm going. Anyway, never did get that resolved. But he didn't get there till almost 10, and we always shoot shit for a long time. So I got a really late start getting my dad squared away, which was not fun, but anyway, I was really bold of that man to just walk right in front of me like that. So I got a really late start getting him ready, and then he wasn't grasping the fact that it was 1 o'clock and we're just getting ready for a shower and we need to be there by 2, in case they did actually close at 2. So all of that said is why it's 4 o'clock and I'm going to vote. See ya. All right, so that was pretty quick and painless, other than having to choose between those candidates. I'm sorry, but if you really think that any politician gives a flying fuck about you and your life and your needs and wants, you're fucking delusional. They're all a bunch of self-serving. Ugh, I hate them. Anyway, they had it set up pretty well, and there weren't a lot of people there, and I'm getting out pretty quick, pretty painless. What time is it? 4:19. In and out in less than 20 minutes. Pretty good deal. But, yeah, so my buddy Randy came over, and I'm not ever going to deny myself some quality Randy time. Good buddy. And we got to the VA about 10 minutes to 2. I think they closed at 2:30, but I really can't remember, and I didn't want to push my luck. But I started craving something. Not really sure why. Well, I do know why. I was fucking starving. So it was 2 o'clock and I had not yet had a single thing to eat. I'd had plenty to drink, but nothing to eat. I was starving. And for some reason, the one thing that sounded good to my brain was a Hershey bar. And I made the terrible, fatal flaw of mentioning that to my father. "Oh, Chrissy, that sounds good." All right, Pop, I'll stop and get us some candy bars on the way home. 2 diabetics, and we're eating candy bars. And that was my first eat of the day. Oh, well. So we got our Hershey bars. So I don't want to say I pulled a fast one on him, because I told him I'd get him a Hershey bar, and I did. And I got me a Hershey bar. But I did not get us the same Hershey bar. I got him a regular Hershey bar, and I got a King Hershey bar. Unless you held it in your hands or could read the label, which neither one of us could, not without my glasses. Mine was bigger. I had more chocolate than he did. But let me tell you, he ate on that damn thing the entire time. I shouldn't say he ate on it the whole time. He ate, and then he ate, and then he ate. And then it was in the wrapper, and instead of trying to remove the rest of the wrapper, he starts sucking on the wrapper. And I look at us, "What are you doing?" I said, "Are you making out with that wrapper?" "I'm trying to eat the candy." "Well, pull the wrapper back." I said, "You're not sucking. You're not eating a Hershey bar. You're eating chocolate covered paper." God damn. He said, I got it. He thought was done. He said, "I got it all." And I went to take his trash from him, because otherwise he would throw it on the floor. And I said, "You didn't eat it all. There's still fucking chocolate in here. You were sucking it like it was a chicken bone." Oh my God. I threw it away. So yeah, at the gas station, I bought two Hershey bars and 2 Diet Sprites. Oh, damn. I still haven't checked my blood sugar. I'm sure it went sky high after having a Hershey bar for lunch. Anyway. I'm home now, and I still haven't done any exercise. I haven't done any housework. Actually, I did. I unloaded the dishwasher while I was on hold with the VA. I was a little surprised, and I kind of still am surprised, that the VA clinic was open today at all. being election day, I would have thought any government type office would be closed today, but maybe that doesn't pertain to the VA clinic. I don't know. Things were different there today than usual, and I'm not really sure why. Yeah, I know why. I know how it was different. I don't know why it was different. Just the entering and exiting process was a little different today. I hope that it has nothing to do with the election, because it would say, oh, we're paranoid that people are going to go bonkers and try to like attack the VA clinic, which who knows, maybe. I guess we'll find out later. Who knows how much later, based on the way things go nowadays, who won the election. But I would like to propose something. I'd like to start a groundswell. I would like for us to stop doing early voting. But I have to do... No, you don't have to do. You can vote in abstention if you have a reason to prove that you need to do so. Other than that, because I want to, is not a good reason. I don't know how young I was. Pretty young. When I learned that Election Day is the first Tuesday after the first Monday of November. You know that. You know that forever. Plan your day. Plan your fucking calendar. Write it on your calendar. Oh, on this day, I have to go vote. As soon as you get your calendar in January, go ahead and flip back. I bet it says on your calendar that it's election day. Plan accordingly. Oh, but I don't want to wait and crap. Tough shit. Okay. You have to go to work. All right, let's do this. Let's make it a federal holiday. Everything's already closed anyway. There's no school. Just make it a holiday. You don't have to go to work. It's a holiday. Go vote. Get it over with. I just feel like we have accommodated a culture that doesn't fully appreciate personal responsibility. Just be responsible for your day. Oh, but I have kids. Take them with you. I just stood behind a man in line who had his very young son with him. That boy is going to grow up knowing, oh, this is what we do on election day. We go vote. And that's great. I think in today's society, today's culture, we cater to the stupid people way too much. Not saying everybody that votes early is stupid. Some people are just taking advantage of the situation, and I don't think that should be. Because, also, I feel like that plays into the criminal element that like to cause mayhem when it comes to an election. Like attacking post offices because they know that's where the ballots are, or throwing Molotov cocktails into mailboxes because that's where ballots are. And you're taking out both sides. You realize that, right? Like, you might be burning several ballots of the party you prefer, but you might also be burning several ballots of your opponent. And I've kind of flipped that around, but you get my point. You can't determine if you're just indiscriminately burning the contents of a mailbox. You don't know what those ballots are. And you should have to show some form of legal ID to vote. These states that don't require that, those states' votes shouldn't count. Simple as that. How the fuck are you letting people vote without knowing who they are? How many times they voted? Are they even citizens? And yes, you should be a citizen to vote. If you're going to get the benefits of being a citizen and living in this country, then you're allowed to vote. But if you're going to come here and mooch, fuck it. You don't get a vote. And that would happen with people who don't have to show ID. That also makes it easier, I think, for mail fraud, which is what that would be, which I think is a federal offense. Anyway, I'm sure voter fraud is a federal offense, or I would hope so. Anyway, that's my little soapbox. Early voting needs to stop. If you have a trip planned, then you have a trip planned. Take your airport or your airplane tickets or your whatever to the voters registration thing and get an in absentia ballot or whatever you got to do. if you got to have a medical procedure or some sort of out of town whatever, there's ways to take care of that. It shouldn't be everybody just willy-nilly getting to early vote. That's my opinion. Give me some proof, some evidence of anything to the contrary of what I've just said, and I'll listen to that. Dinner tonight is an easy one. Sarah bought a rotisserie chicken for us yesterday, in spite of the fact that I already was cooking. Planned. She did it. We planned on her doing that. But I had a pot roast going in the crock pot that needed to be eaten because yesterday was the last day for that meat to not be past its expiration. So, hold on a second. Excuse me. So tonight we are going to have that chicken and just make chicken sandwiches, which my father, for some reason, cold chicken sandwiches with a slice of tomato and mayonnaise on a bun is his ideal of heaven, I guess. I'm not sure. I had a Hershey bar for lunch, so I'm not hungry right now. My lunch at, I don't know what time it was, 2:30. Anyway. And then, of course, it was another hour before I remembered to take my pills. But I did remember to take my pills. Well, I didn't take my pills Sunday. Man, I felt like shit and didn't know why. And then yesterday I realized, like, oh, hell, look, I never took my pills. Maybe that's why I felt bad. I got a lot of exercise done yesterday. So in spite of... Oh, no, that would have been the day before. Sunday I didn't get a lot of exercise done. Yesterday I did. It was a good day. I guess that's all. See you later.